Good morning, everyone. How are we doing? Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? Oh, this is going to be so exciting. This is going to be the most incredible conference. I'm really excited to be here. Hello, everybody. I am Becky Walsh, and this is the 50th anniversary of the SLCC. And we are here on the very day of the inception of the SLCC. That was on the 2nd of November in 1972, which is really quite impressive. And of course, this conference wouldn't go amiss without the delightful Rob giving us a few words. Thank you. So a warm welcome to everyone in the room and to everyone who's watching wherever they are online. This is what's known as the Zoom wave. Do you remember? We all learned how to do it in lockdown. It's the Zoom wave. So welcome. We are going to be hearing from some incredible distinguished speakers in our sector on the subject of climate change. It's going to be really educational for us all. And who is excited about Ben Fogle? I am very excited. Not in the same way that Rob's tingling, not that way of tingling, but I am very excited about Ben Fogle. He's a motivational speaker, television presenter and explorer. So he's going to be coming and joining us tomorrow. So I'm really excited about that. And just a little bit earlier, I think I developed a girl crush. I've certainly got envy over this, over one of our first speakers. So she's going to be joining us in a few moments' time. But let me just tell you a bit about her. She's the most successful Paralympian. She's Baroness Tanni Grey-Thompson. She's amassed a remarkable medal haul of over 16 years, 5 Paralympic Games, 11 gold medals, 4 silver and a bronze. And I can't wait to hear how she's going to be inspiring us this morning. But first of all, I've got a clipboard. I'm going to use it. We've got to talk about the housekeeping. So any of you who were here last year, you are familiar with a certain sound. Do you remember what that sound is? Yes, it's the fire alarm. If the fire alarm does go off, you still have to evacuate, and you need to go to the point out in the car park and not roll your eyes and go, well, this happened last year. You do have to go out. Okay, so Wi-Fi, you can access the Wi-Fi by clicking on the jury's in and looking for the settings, and then just add your email address. You've probably all done that by now. We are all addicted. You can download our app. It's really very useful. There's a QR code on some of the tables, and there's also a QR code on the reception desk as well. It will keep you updated on any changes or things that are happening throughout the day. We've only printed a few of the agendas, so do download the app. We're trying to save the trees. That's what we're all about. That's what we're all about. She says, pulling a sheet of paper over. Just ignore that. Do as I say, not as I do. The event hashtag for any of your social media addictions is hashtag SLCC National, or one word. And once you've done all of that, make sure that you turn your mobile devices off to silent, because there's nothing worse than your mother phoning in the middle of somebody speaking. The SLCC zone is in the rotunda, where you'll find the bookshop, the professional development area, and also the community governance stand as well, where all of the advisors are located. The venue operates a strict no smoking or vaping throughout policy. If you are attending the conference for the very first time, you may notice that you've got a yellow strip on your badge. It means that people have to be nice to you, and they have to talk to you, and also they have to let you in front of them in the line for the queue, okay? All right, that might not be true, but there you go. Talking of food, if you were here last night, we thought we'd had a huge environmental breakthrough where many people suddenly became vegetarian. But no, we had an IT fail. So if you've got any dietary requirements, if you could just refresh those with the desk outside as soon as Tanni's finished, that would be really helpful, just to make sure that you're going to get the right meal. So that would be a good thing. Podcast. So this is new for 22. We've got a podcast. So please say yes to the podcast. And all this, I don't know what to say. Because your advice and thoughts can really help somebody else. So answer the questions. And also, it's going to make a fabulous audio kind of reminder for this, our 50th anniversary. So that's very exciting. If you are planning on leaving today, no. But if you are going to leave like an Olympian, then the car park barrier is 2002, but the dog's name is Bruce. Dog? No, there is no dog. Okay, so now on to our first speaker, and it honestly gives me great delight to introduce Baroness Tanni Grey-Thompson. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Have you all been going and getting your signatures? No? What do you mean no? Have you all been going around and basically collecting those Quality Street in the purple packets, because they seem to be missing? I've been rummaging and I can't find the purple packet Quality Street. I think there's somebody who likes them more than I do that's been getting out there before me. But don't forget, if you want to win that luxury hamper, due to the cost of living crisis, we have actually added some other goods to the luxury hamper as well. We've got some broken biscuits in there and also some packet of baked beans as well, nice tin of baked beans. So if you really fancy the baked beans and the broken biscuits along with your luxury hamper, then that bucket over there is going to be where you are going to put your signatured things. Do it now, I see you going. Very good. Okay, so coming up this afternoon, we have got a very good talk about Think Globally, Respond Locally with Andrew Mellifont. So let me just tell you a little bit about him and why you need to be paying very good attention. The world is changing. I think you might have noticed, but not only in terms of the environment, but in our choice of responding is changing as well. Andrew Mellifont is going to be talking about the emerging best practice, not just for town and parish responding in terms of their own council, but also engaging with our local communities as well. Please welcome Andrew to the stage. Thank you. Great. So a couple of things I wanted to tell you. So you know those bottle stoppers that we were given yesterday? So they're the ones for saving either your Prosecco or your champagne. It depends who you are. Well, there has been a carbon offset for those. So a tree has been planted to help the carbon offset for that gift. So that was a nice thing. The other piece of good news, I feel like I need to pummel you with good news. So yes, so you can save your Prosecco, you know, for time of austerity. You can just leave it in the fridge now you've got that stopper. But also we have expanded our prize draw. So if you haven't put your piece of paper in there, now is the time to do it. Come running down, do it now. Because we have now got two hampers to give away. So that's going to be double the prize draw for your effort. There you go, for your effort. So that's going to be really exciting as well. So have you had a great conference? Yeah. Yay! Did you celebrate the 50th yesterday? Did you use it as an excuse for your hangover this morning? Did you have a good time? Fantastic. So don't forget, you are going to get a thank you email, and with that you're going to get a feedback form, and your feedback form is really important to us because then it tells us how to sculpt what we're going to create for future conferences. So do fill out that feedback form. It's really important that you do. And just to say a thank you to everyone who's been joining us at home. Everyone turn around and do the Zoom wave at the camera. Zoom wave, hello. We should have taken a picture then, really. That was actually quite joyous. You know, you did such a really good job. Well, I think it's probably time to introduce a man that perhaps needs absolutely no introduction, but if you happen to have been living under a rock, then you better watch this. I promise. You can applaud him again and say, I just wanted to read this out. Maybe I should have done it 2 seconds ago. This is from Emily Forbes, who's been watching online. And I think that she summed this up perfectly. So she said, a glorious keynote speech, some amazing language for us to take away. Empower, enable, excite, embrace risk, turning passion into consistency, commitment, diligence and determination. Thank you for your inspiration and motivation, Ben, and shared humanity today. We absolutely loved it. Thank you.
I'll pay you later. Yeah, of course.